All right, thanks a lot, Jared. This has been a blockbuster day for IPOs. No less than 10 companies are making their market debut today, including the digital advertising verification firm Integral Ad Sciences, which priced 15 million shares above the expected range at $18 a share. And here in the early going, the stock is up better than 5%. This deal values the company at more than $2.5 billion. And joining us now is IAS's CEO, Lisa Utzschneider. And Lisa, I guess a welcome home is in order. I know you used to be with Yahoo as our chief revenue officer just a few short years ago. Congratulations on the IPO. Just your thoughts on how the stock is being received today, and why did you decide to go public now and this way versus the myriad of other ways out there like a SPAC or direct listing?
Yeah, so hi, Alexa. Thanks for having me on. And it's an exciting day for IAS. We are thrilled to be here today. A historic moment to take the company public. I actually think it's a testament to the importance of global ad verification for marketers, and also our story of growth has resonated with our investors. So it's an exciting day all around.
Lisa, Kristen here. I know that you're looking to raise more than $250 million today. What are some of the biggest priorities that IAS has with some of this capital that you guys will be raising today?
So there are a few areas of accelerated growth for IAS. The first is programmatic. Our advertising customers, they love our contextual solutions as digital ad world shifts into this cookieless world. The second area is connected TV. As you all know, consumers are spending more and more time viewing streamed content, and where the consumers go is where the marketers go, and then the fraudsters follow the marketers. So connected TV is an area of accelerated growth. And the third area is social platforms, and in particular, offering brand safety and brand suitability solutions within the live feed of social platforms.
I don't have to tell you that the digital ad space, Lisa, has been very resilient throughout the pandemic. I believe that it's expected to hit something like $450 billion this year.
That's right. Yeah.
Talk to us a little bit about how the pandemic has changed the digital ad space, perhaps forever.
Well, Alexis, we're all living in a digital-first lifestyle. We've been living this way for 15, 16 months. As more and more consumers are spending their time on social platforms, generating content, also, as I said before, viewing stream content. And marketers, they want to connect where the consumers are. And the consumers are absolutely living a digital-first lifestyle. And as you mentioned, digital advertising marketplace, it continues to grow north of $400 billion. Anticipated for this year in digital advertising. And all those factors I mentioned before are growth accelerators and tailwinds for IAS's business.
Now, Lisa, of course, as we've seen this space grow, we've seen it become incredibly crowded. You have a lot of competitors out there, several of whom have already gone public. What do you think are some of the biggest headwinds for you guys going forward, and how do you plan to stay ahead of some of your competitors?
It's actually a two-horse race. I don't see a crowded competitive landscape when it comes to digital ad verification. And there's a lot of opportunity in green space ahead of us. It's more in terms of prioritizing what are the areas that we want to resource, we want to invest in so that we can innovate on behalf of our advertising customers. We think more about the tailwinds than about the headwinds, and there's so much opportunity and potential to grow.
Now, I know IAS posted more than $240 million in revenue for 2020. What are you projecting for this year, and how much further into the future can you share your outlook?
So I can share, we did have a solid year in 2021. We had a very strong Q1, of 2021, north of 20% growth. And our expectation is we'll only continue to grow as consumers live this digital-first lifestyle and marketers continue to invest in digital advertising. ensure that brand safety, brand suitability is a strategic imperative for Fortune 500 brand marketers.
Lisa, of course, we're talking about so many people really turning more and more to digital ads, and it really shouldn't be surprising how much fraud is rampant. But I ended up spending some time reading a little bit of an explainer on fraud in the digital ad space. So let's just talk a little bit more about what you guys do at IAS. How much is fraud right now a problem, and how much is it costing companies and businesses and marketers because of some of those scams that we're seeing?
You're absolutely right that fraud detection is a massive problem for marketers. Third-party research sources cite it as a $100 billion problem. And marketers, they deeply care about ROI. And for every dollar that they invest, they want to see it multiply in terms of a return. So when it comes to fraud detection, we continue to innovate. And we have highly sophisticated fraud detection technology. It's both human-based technology layered on top of our machine learning and AI capability. Again, trying to get ahead of those fraudsters and be able to help marketers with high-quality media.
What area or sector are you actually seeing most growth opportunity? Are there some sectors that maybe we're not embracing the digital ad market that now have sort of found it during the pandemic, and that's your biggest growth opportunity?
So a couple of huge growth opportunities. First is contextual. As more and more marketers, they shift away from audience-based targeting, more looking for sophisticated contextual solutions. Second area of growth is the social platforms, the Facebooks and Twitters of the world. They're starting, for example, Twitter is opening up their live feed, and IAS is building a solution now to verify the quality of the inventory for Twitter. Can't wait to launch that product. And the third area, again, is connected TV. I like to say it's early innings in connected TV. It's about an $8 billion marketplace last year, projected to grow to about $20 billion this year. There is so much runway in connected TV, again, with things like fraud detection in programmatic CTV.
All right, we're going to leave it there. Lisa Utz-Schneider, CEO of IAS. Again, the stock going public today on the NASDAQ, up about 5% in its market debut.